Okay, well, Wolfgang has had a fabulous day. You know what? He is not only a James Beard Award winner, he is the celebrity chef to the stars. He has his own star on the Walk of Fame. Well, you're gonna feel like a celebrity chef when you get our today's special. And boy, oh boy, not only is this Wolfgang's first official food or steak today's special, these are on par and on caliber with the very same steaks that I love getting when I go to Cut in Las Vegas or any of his amazing restaurants. One of a kind, curated, hand trim beef. So basically, when you look at this, it is literally like getting your own customized private couture celebrity meal delivered to your door. Now, all you do, remember, it is 8 precision trimmed 5-ounce fillets. By the way, this is the king of cuts. They are all individually frozen. And then, so you just choose, do you want it in the single or do you want it in the auto ship? Now in the single, you can do immediate or the end of June. And on the auto ship, you can do immediate or the end of June. Then you just choose your butter. Do you want that great little garlic, that little bit of Parmesan? Frankly, I'm leaning toward the blue cheese. I mean, I like that extra little tang, as if I'm not zippy enough. This is my gal, my friend, Miss Hannah. Hannah, wave hi to Mom. Okay, I'm always harassing poor Hannah in the kitchen. So at least now I get to show off all her hard work on the air. And you know what, as I get ready for the perfect piece of something, something, let's welcome into the show my friend, the inimitable Wolfgang Puck, because Wolf, you know I can't keep my hand out of the cookie jar. I can't keep my hands off this steak. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you so much. You know, these are fillets from Black Angus beef raised in the Middle West right here in the United States. And Black Angus will give you the certainty to have the best, most succulent, beautiful filet mignon. And you know what, when you cut it, look at that here. I will cut one in slices just to show you this juiciness. Can you see that? You can cut them with a fork or a knife if you want to. Can you see that? Look, let me show you. Maybe, oh, that's a knife. Let me show you one piece, how tender they are. See that? Look at that.
Oh man, Wolf,
Well,
I am tender. That is fork tender.
Or you don't even need a knife.
I'm telling you, by the way, if you find me on Facebook, I learn from the best. I learn from Wolfgang. So I will be posting some of my favorite steak tips. Hey, by the way, on that photo, that cast iron pan, that's what I did mine in. And then we also have Wolf's knives. That's also in that photo. Hey, Wolfgang, you got to tell them, though, you are very, very picky when it comes to how you source anything and everything. It's a big deal that we're doing this. I remember going to Cut, and basically you're looking at $45, $50 per steak. This is one heck of a value, isn't it?
This is the most amazing value, and you have flex space. So not only you get a great value, but you don't have to pay all at once. So if you want to have Memorial Day, if you want to celebrate Father's Day, if you want to celebrate anything like that, 4th of July, with a great meal, you should get the steaks right now. And look, I love, you can cook it the way you want it. I love the juiciness, the richness of the meat, and especially the tenderness. It is so tender that you actually can cut it with a fork. You don't even need a knife. So it's really amazing. You have vegetables with it. You can have your baked potatoes. I made one with the salad here. And don't forget, you get this delicious butter. You can put it right on top and let it melt onto your meat. So this is really special.
It
If
is
you have a
indeed.
baked potato like I have here, I put it on top of the baked potato also.
Hey,
So
Wolfgang, I will tell
look
you,
at that. Huh?
they are going for sure. You do have to remember, this is the last presentation. You can even take $40 off if you apply and buy on your HSN card. You know, Wolfgang, I'm telling you, every bite is a little memory. I'm telling you, I've had some of the best memories in your restaurants, but this is on par with anything that we would get at any of your world-class
You know,
restaurants.
You know, tasting is believing, and I love the flavor of beef. And this is perfectly trimmed. There is no gristle. There is no fat around, no extra things around. It's all pure filet mignon, the way you will get it in the best steakhouses. You can see you smear the butter on here. I made a little onion on it too. And that's the way to go. You can grill the vegetable. If you want my pan, you also can get the pan today. Look at it, even cooked, almost well done. It is still so tender that you can cut it with your fork. Look at that.
Absolutely beautiful. Hey, Wolfgang, just as a reminder, this is the final presentation. Now, if you do auto ship, that's what Marlo's doing, that's what I'm doing. By the way, you can do auto ship even if you're delivering it to dad for Memorial Day or Father's Day. So you
Yeah.
can choose it in the single or the auto. Remember, we can't raise the price. We do not raise the price if you do that auto ship. Then you secure those savings with the free shipping, hand trimmed, arguably the finest beef in the world. Of course, you know no one is more recognized in the celebrity world when it comes to cooking than Wolfgang Puck. Precision trim, individually frozen. Choose it in the single or a delivery date of the end of June, and then choose it in the auto ship. Same thing, immediate or a delivery date the end of June. And then you choose your butter. Do you want that beautiful, that garlic sensation? Best garlic mashed potatoes you're ever gonna have, by the way. Or do you want my personal pick, the blue cheese? And Wolfgang, I'm telling you, when you look at this, you cannot mess these up. I mean, although I know we're using your beautiful cutlery, modeled after a very expensive knife, every single bite is a melt in your mouth morsel, isn't it?
Totally, and easy to prepare because the quality of the meat is so amazing. So to cook it, you can have my grill pan, or you can have your barbecue outside, or a saute pan, whatever you want. All you have to do is season the steaks before with a little salt and pepper. Then get a little olive oil on top of them. I have no space here almost. Okay. A
Oh
little
my
olive
gosh.
oil, and that's it. Or any kind of oil you like. Voila. And we're going to put it right in our pan.
Well, and
Look
Wolfgang,
at
the
that.
other thing is these are very, very lean. You don't worry about gristle.
Yeah.
You don't worry about a lot of extraneous fat. I got to tell you though, get that cast iron pan. If you check out my hack, I'll be posting some tips, steak tips after the show. Wolfgang, I use this cast iron pan, and you know how much I love your cookware. I've been using it for well over 2 decades. But
Yeah.
it's hard to mess these steaks up because you're starting with the best, right?
If you start with a great meat, then this is beautifully marbled, juicy, tender, Black Angus filet mignon. You cannot get it any better. You can look at here. You see the streak of the marbling going through. This is not gristle or anything. This is marbled beef. So you get quality, and you get really an assurance that you will get the best steak for your family for Father's Day or Memorial Day, or just for the weekend. You want to do a nice dinner at home, even if you serve rice or potatoes, vegetables, whatever it is with it, you're going to be happy. And don't forget the butter. You get the blue cheese butter or the Parmesan garlic butter. I even use that on my toast. I even use it on other chicken and things like that. So it's really delicious. And don't forget, it's only today. Now, I have to say, my friend Ricky Post out there, he loves these steaks. You know, he works with me at Compass. He is amazing, and he loves the steaks. He eats them once a week. He said, when I have a great dinner, I want to have our filet mignon. So, hi, Ricky. How are you? I hope you're good. And we are good. So, a few of my friends are watching. They call me up and say, Wolfgang, I saw you. I know I have your meat and everything.
Well, Wolfgang, I got to tell you, this melts in your mouth. This is the king
Yeah.
of cuts. I mean, it's you know, the fillet of champions, if you want to think of it that way. And in the world of celebrity cooking, there's really no name that is more recognized than Wolfgang Puck. By the way, when you're going to a restaurant, a 3-ounce portion is considered what is standard. So these are generous to say the least, but this is your final show. Now you can use your HSN card if you're doing that first shipment and it's apply and buy. It's already an amazing price at only $15 a steak, but you can take $40 off if you would choose. But if you do that auto ship, and by the way, it's not just me, because this is your final presentation. I know Marlo was going on auto ship with this. I'm going on auto ship with this. I'm actually thinking, my best friend, her birthday is in June. And she, I know for a fact, has, especially during this whole crazy time in history, has been doing takeout on steak. I mean, at this very high end, maybe her name is Ruth. That steakhouse. And I know for her takeout, I mean, just for her and her son, she's spending over $100. So Wolfgang, at the end of the day, if we can duplicate that restaurant, that James Beard experience at home at this price, you gotta do it, right?
Totally, totally. I want people to have at home the same experience as they have in our restaurant. And that's what it's all about. That's why, like, I give you the butter, for example. You put the butter on top and it will melt right over your tenderloin. If you want to serve it on a salad, if you're on a diet, you're on a low-carb diet, serve it with tomatoes and arugula and all other greens, and it will be just perfect. You know, so you decide how you want it. You see, you let the butter melt on your steak. It's gonna be amazing. You use a little bit or the whole little thing. So this gonna make everything taste better because you have garlic, you have Parmesan, you have all these flavors in there. Just perfect. I love it. And you know, I wouldn't be here if I would think, all right, you know what, Wolfgang, this is not a good steak. We're just selling it like because we need to. I don't have to come here to do that. I like people to get a good experience at home. So that's why we are actually doing all that work here for you at home.
Wolfgang, I'm telling you, this is perfection. I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
If you are looking for the best way to win rave reviews, I don't care if it's that Memorial Day, cookout, or even if you're doing that delivery date. Now, remember, you can choose it immediate or end of June, either in the single or in the auto ship. Now, that gets it in time for Memorial Day if you do the immediate, or for your 4th of July cookout. I mean, you can really choose. I'm just telling you, though, do that auto ship. No kidding. This is so succulent and so flavorful. Wolfgang, the other thing is you age this longer than, well, I mean, come on. Try to find a restaurant or a steakhouse that's doing this kind of meat aged 45 days to perfection, right?
Yeah. I don't think anybody is doing that. So the aging really tenderizes the meat, but also it gives it more flavor. So you have the perfect filet mignon from Black Angus cattle, which is the best cattle, the most famous one around the world. You know, we sell it in Bahrain or in Singapore in our restaurant. Black Angus has nothing better, and it's guaranteed tender, delicious filet. So that's the way just it is. It's only the best. So if you get this beef, you get truly a wonderful American Middle Western steak.
You do
And
indeed. Hey, Wolfgang.
to cook it in a cast iron skillet, it's great, but you can cook it outside on your grill,
Sure.
on your barbecue. You can saute it in a regular saute pan, however you decide. But if you like it medium rare or medium well, all you have to do is cook it a little less or a little more. So it's really easy. I like my steaks medium rare. That's why you see them here medium rare. So
Me too.
I'm going to eat it. And I can show you it is so tender. You don't even need a knife. Look at it. With my fork, I cut the steak.
Okay.
See that?
All right, here's the thing. This is your final opportunity. When you take a look at this, every single bite is perfection. Every single bite is perfection. Now listen, we don't all have our own private Hannah, but even, that being said, you can still get perfect results at home. Hey, Wolfgang, you know I love you and I love this. We're gonna talk about my Gotta Have It, that pan that you know I'm obsessed with. I hope you can find me at Facebook because trust me, I only steal or learn from the best. I have some of my favorite, okay, you know what, I'm gonna keep cutting into this because I can't stop myself. I'll be posting some of my hacks that I have stolen from Wolfgang after this show. So we'll be doing that. So we are moving along. Oh, Hannah, I tell you what, if you want to keep one of those somewhere hidden for me, I honest to God, if you weren't married, I would marry you.